Hello and welcome back to Nightly Nerds. I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger. And I would like to apologize for the last episode for those who watched, or the abrupt cut. That was a very long episode, and these sessions can get pretty lengthy if I let them go that long.
All right, so let's keep going. We're playing Shovel Knight.
And I just died with my no checkpoint playthrough.
Yeah, I wanted to jump on what you said just at the end of the last episode as we were kind of getting a little sidetracked with what you started to say, which was... who gives a damn if there's peer pressure and you're a kid and you're in high school?
Yeah.
Just don't. Nobody knows what they're doing.
No one. And
nobody.
No one has the answers. All your teachers barely have the answers.
And you can't even trust them because, I mean, they've been in school their whole life, right? They went to high school, they went to college, and now they're still in school. They're just teaching.
Yeah, they probably just got out of college.
I just listened to like NPR, and they did this whole story on like abusers, people who molest and take advantage of young people.
Yeah.
And there's a high percentage of teachers because they're around. It was probably part of it. But a big thing is that a lot of teachers, they've never advanced. They're socially stunted. Not saying this is true of all teachers. Probably not even all teachers, but there's a handful of them.
Yeah.
They just never got out of high school. They're still in high school.
Yeah, and so they're pretty much just like you are, only...
older. Their clique is the other teachers.
Yeah. And they'll only ever like really bloom and grow as a teacher if they keep teaching and they hit like their mid-30s.
Hit a milestone. Even then, you never know.
Yeah.
I remember, I had teachers that, not in my high school that I know of for sure. I think I heard rumors of some high school teachers afterwards getting busted for things. But definitely when I was in elementary school, we had a teacher.
Yeah.
Who was actually my teacher's husband. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that crazy? It was Miss I think. I'm not going to say that. I'll bleep that out. It'll be Miss Bleep.
Well, it's a pretty generic name.
Well, anyways. Let's get very specific.
Get very so you hunt
she was down. Though. That's why I love so we kind of started at grade. Miss my teacher. I'm going to bleep the name out. It'll be gone. But her husband, who was my teacher, and all the little girls loved him, and he's so cute for elementary kids, whatever that is. And I remember there was like some violent outburst once where he like violently attacked a student, but for some reason he didn't get in trouble. Like too much at least. But I remember there was rumors he was sleeping with one of the moms or something. I mean, this is elementary school, and I was hearing it. I was a year younger, so there had to be something going on.
Had to.
But he was married to my teacher, and she was the sweetest, nicest lady, and little thing. But apparently, at some point in the future, a few years later, he ran off with a student. Now, I think he ended up moving up to. He divorced by then he was divorced from my teacher, my former teacher.
Yeah.
And he had moved on to another like school, and I think it was like a middle school or a high school or something. But he ran off with a student. At least as far as I know. I remember hearing it. I could be wrong. I mean, I shouldn't just say that's what happened. But I'm not going to give names, so who can say it didn't happen? And that frog he's you up.
Yeah, he does not like me. I'm going to play it safe, and I have to do it this way. There it is. Up square. And down we go.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah, I'm not even done either. Like, there's still quite a bit. It's just the annoyance of the blackness of those levels.
Yeah. Oh. It's a little dark in this episode.
A little dark.
No, but the whole thing to me is crazy. Like it seems like it happens more these days. I think they just get caught now.
Yeah.
I think for years it was happening. I mean, it exists. I mean, especially in universities and things, professors that take advantage of their students. But definitely, it's happening in high schools and middle school. And it's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But moral of it, though, it's like if you're in high school, just
do
your work. I mean, get good grades. Definitely try. I mean, no one's perfect. I mean, definitely we are.
Don't let it overwhelm you.
Don't let it know. It is not the end of the world.
Like the things that I cared about or was scared about or whatever in high school almost meant nothing.
Yeah, and you're gonna look back on it, and it's gonna be just like us. They're like, it's not gonna mean a thing. So just relax.
if you have a friend or a group of people you hang out with, and for some reason things don't seem to work out with them, that they're not your friends.
Yeah.
You don't have to like curse anyone out. To just kind of fade away from them, find a new group.
A real
just
friend.
People don't talk to a certain person doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that person.
Yeah. A real friend will like always be there for you, and will always be there no matter how long length of distance, the time you talk between each other, simple fights or whatever. They'll always be there. Just like, yeah. That's a real friend. The one.
And do what you can to be that for them, you know. But
Yeah.
don't take it too far, you know. Don't put yourself in bad positions. But I just think, for me, just as someone who's not in that, I remember the worst thing that anyone's ever said to a high school student is, "This is the greatest days of your life." We've all heard that before, right?
Yeah.
It's such bull
It's
crap.
it's a TV trope.
And well, they say it to you. They'll
Yeah.
say it to you. Your high school teacher or even sub or something will say that to you. And it's like, this is the best. There's no way this is the best.
It's not the best, but it is the simplest time of your life.
I mean, there are definitely upsides to it, but at the end of the day, yeah, for some people, it's the worst.
I mean, definitely enjoy it before you have big responsibilities.
Or at least when you're supposed to have big responsibility.
Yes. We are kind of privileged in the fact that our
Check your
parents...
privilege. Well,
Our parents kind of...
my parents love me.
Well,
Your parents tolerate you.
my parents tolerate me. You know, I'm an abomination amongst lesser abominations.
No, but really, I don't know. I don't know if anyone from high school will be listening to this, but I just think that's funny. Like, there's so many things when I was in high school that I didn't do because of something stupid high schooling.
Yeah, something very... yeah, I know exactly what
I
you're talking
can't
about.
do this thing because I'm not part of that group. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Go do it. If you want to do it, go do
Go
it.
try it. Don't set limitations for yourself. Like, if you want to do something...
And in the same token, if you don't want to do it, I have to do it because I'm part. No, you don't. I mean, obviously, you have to go to school and try to graduate and all that stuff.
Yeah, your biggest responsibility is your education. Make sure,
Get that piece of paper.
that you get that done, so you never have to worry about it. Like I did when I finished high school. I had to go take that test to make 3 years later to get my diploma, so I didn't look like some high school loser
Or dropout.
Either way, just that's your biggest thing is get the homework, do those grades.
You were on it.
Yeah, I was. I just wanted to play safe. And other than that, once you have that out of the way and you have those
I totally saw that coming.
the daily responsibilities of doing your schoolwork, get out there, try doing things that are out of your comfort zone.
And honestly, if you don't want to do it, don't.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world, and I got to start all the way over.
Yeah, you chose to do it this way.
I did.
You didn't have to do it that way.
But
it's your decision.
The upside to it too is none of them drop money anymore, so I don't have to kill them. I can just run.
Or try to go for the secret stuff because you already got it.
Yep, 'cause I already got it.
You sure? You got this?
Yeah, I got it.
Beat up there.
I'm good.
All right. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel that way. Like, there's a lot of things I didn't like. I remember I was gonna go out for. I still am. I'm a bit of an introvert.
I'm a big introvert.
And I don't necessarily do well with large crowds or with people I don't know that well. Once I get to know somebody, they want to get rid of me at a certain point. So I just don't shut up. But if I don't know you,
I can vouch for that.
yeah, if I don't know you, I'm not going to speak hardly at all. And I've had people who thought I didn't like them, like I hated them because I just didn't speak. It's like, nah, I just don't speak.
Yeah.
Same
here.
But when I was in high school, I wanted to do football. I mean, I was built for football. If you look at me, you're like, how come this guy didn't play football?
Yeah.
But one of my friends who did play, he went to a different high school. My best friend, who I went to school with, he had no interest in it, and I was just too nervous to do it on my own.
Yeah.
And I regret it to this day. And then I still could have played. Like, I was like, oh, you can still play. You have 4 years, right? And then what are they going to say? No. They'll put you on JV. I mean, especially here, all you have to do is show up. If you show up, you're on the team. You may never play, but you're on the team.
Yeah.
And I kind of went to one intramural thing my sophomore year because I had a friend who was a freshman who was going to play football. And I could have gone, but I chickened out again, and it was over nothing. You know, I should have just done it. Should have just did it, but I didn't. And there was a few times things like that happened. I mean, it was like me and my friends were like, "Oh, let's do the bowling team."
Yeah.
You know? And the bowling team was kind of a clique, and they were just like, they didn't want us there, and we just said, "Okay, we won't go." And then I was like, "Man, we should have just gone." Eventually, we would have wore them down, and they would have been our friends, or they would have quit.
Yeah,
and
and also don't ever feel like you have to do it by your with someone. Do it by yourself
if you want to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that. And part of it's like, I mean, there's also just my personality is kind of that way, but there's also that you got him that time. But
money's gone.
But there's also that, I don't know, that like weird high school mentality that you get.
Yeah, it's hard to come out of it, but again, just don't worry too much.
Like, this
about
isn't
it.
my group, so I can't do this thing. Yes, you can.
You can do whatever the hell you want. That's the beauty of high school is finding the ability to like want to do those kind of things.
Yeah.
And to grow and to develop skills, and that's why I don't like how the school system is right now.
We're getting back on the school system.
Yeah, it never felt like I could do those kind of things because unless a particular faculty member actually cared enough to point it out to you,
you weren't going to do it.
You weren't going to do it. We'll get past this guy. We'll have to call this episode. But and sorry for making this episode a little late or a little boring. Have to go back through the whole thing again because of my stupid challenge I put on myself. But as always, thanks for our rants and our sudden cuts on our rants, and hope that doesn't annoy people too much.
So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
And feedback. If you hate our little hard cuts on our rants, we'll try and stay on topic. Get better at it.
And
as always, we'll see you in the next episode.
I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger. See you then.